Alrighty, for this tutorial we're going to focus on Twitter. You're going to find over time we promote everything more or less pretty much to both Facebook and Twitter. You're going to find that there's some folks that respond better and we get more traffic out of Twitter. Sometimes we get more traffic out of Facebook. There are a few cases where whatever organization or individual we're tweeting will have only a Twitter account or only a Facebook account. But the basic principle here starts just like with Facebook. Go ahead and collect your URL over here and then move over to Twitter. So I like to make sure I'm in a browser. Here I'm in Safari, get into my own Twitter page, and then move over to TweetDeck. TweetDeck's a cool tool. A lot of you guys probably first time you've ever seen it, but it gives me a chance to set up columns here where I can track interaction with our tweets in a lot of different ways. We'll save that lesson for another time. But here, we're just going to go ahead straight up with a new tweet. This is a common mistake that's going to occur for you folks. We got to be a little more careful here than with Facebook. Make sure you're tweeting as NAZ Today and not yourself, and not vice versa, putting your own tweets out as NAZ Today. I always worry a little bit about that. Let's say you were really worked up about the Super Bowl game last night and you have a couple choice words to say about that on your Twitter account. That's great, good for you. We don't want bad words about Tom Brady showing up on the NAZ Today Facebook page. So just be careful with that. Once you're here, the principle's more or less the same. You just type your content and we focus on tagging. So here I'm just going to say NAZ Today has the story on Coconino High School's 2 basketball victories last night. And the tagging here is kind of an art. So in this case, the Coconino High School handle is a little bit funny. It's actually Coconino Events. There it is. So it doesn't read in like it's part of the content. So basically there's 3 things you got to worry about here when you're tagging. This is one approach. Write your text and then just put the tag at the end. When the tag makes sense, like at NAU, you can say blah, blah, blah at NAU did this. And then another really common thing is to put this tag at the start of your copy, right up here. But you got to be aware that when you just have this at the start, really the only people that are going to see this tweet are you, the folks you're tagging, and the folks that follow them. So real common practice, and you'll see this a lot, is that people will start their tweets with that, with the period in the front. And really that just tells Twitter that this tweet should appear to everybody. Make sure you include your URL. Oops. I lost it here. Let's go back here and collect it. Make sure you include your URL right here. Make sure that you still have room, that half that URL is not getting cut off. Put your click your ready to tweet button. Make sure you're going as NAZ Today, and then just click tweet. That's the end of that.